been going for Jake Weddle, baby. I told you, hey, we got some fire out here. He brought it off the gate. I appreciate you for coming. Real quick thing, white people, black people, we did not ask for Juneteenth to be a federal holiday. We did not. That is not us. That's not what we want. I mean, if you're a federal employee, you want that shit. But like, just want to put that out here. So please enjoy Juneteenth. Our next comment coming up is a local favorite with, she has her Sunday Instant Talk, Miss Chist. Sorry. Give me a second. Give me a second.
Bring it back.
She has a Sunday Instant Talk with Miss Chit Chat. I got a list. I don't know. I really got a list. But give it up for Miss Chit Chat. Al-Nisa Lawson. Fuck me.
Body yada yada. Let me tell you, I'm an achy bitch, okay? This what happens, you know what I'm saying? I be looking at them girls and I be like, them knees is rubber bands. I don't believe doing that shit. Shit, I'm almost 48. Next Wednesday I'll be 48. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm giving you the shoulder action. I got the face, my mama got the legs. You know that's what happened to me. That's what happened. But listen, they be doing the stuff and I'll be like, damn, they got WD-40 on them knees. Shit is real. You know, listen, we couldn't get rid of 2020, right? 2020 was like an STD you could not get rid of. You was like, damn, it's like a stalker, like, damn, is it over? Are you ever gonna leave me? You know, but 2021 is coming in flash mob way, you know? 2021, we 6 months in. 2021 is like a fuckboy, you know what I'm saying? And hit it and quit it, and yeah. 2021 is doing some things. It's like somebody that owe you money, they like never see them again, like just trying to get out of here. So it's just like the craziest things that I be thinking of. So what I got going on now is I know that I'm too immature to date somebody ugly. You know what I'm saying? I paid attention to some shit. I'm single, I'm out here dating, right? And I'm out here dating, and I'm like, I can't date somebody ugly. Because I'll be like, get over here with your ugly self, you know? I know you're not trying to be cute, you know, like I would say shit to him. So it's just wrong, it's so wrong. So I used to date this guy, right? I used to date this guy, it's really bad. I used to date this guy, and I give all my past lovers some, I give them names and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Code names, so when I'm talking to my girlfriend, he don't know I'm talking about him, like I do that. So I used to date this guy called the Coach, right? I nicknamed him the Coach. He'd be like, yeah, girl, kill him, yeah, do the right hand, yeah, right, left. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like that shit, so I left him alone, you know what I'm saying? Then I used to date this guy, and I nicknamed him Bubblegum. You know, anybody that got kids out here, you know what Bubblegum is? Line up, everybody line up. So one day we was adult coloring and shit, you know what I'm saying? Cause I be coloring all outside the lines. Scribbling and shit, you know what I mean? So we was adult coloring, and then he rolled out like a fish out of water, and he was on the side, and just imagine with me. And I was like, this look like a fish, And hence bubblegum, that's how he got his name. And then the last guy that I used to mess with before I just gave up on dating, because I just hate dating. Dating is awful, man. I'm tired of the continuous interview, you know what I mean? I just want to send over my resume and what I look like without my wig. Like that's fucking only thing I want to do right now. So the last guy that I was dating, right? I nicknamed him Spliff, because I don't know how to roll a blunt, and I needed somebody for that, I don't know how to do it. I needed it, and he stayed around entirely too long because I needed my blunts more than I needed him, you know? That's the shit I be thinking about. So, there's old sayings that our parents used to say, right? We got all these like old parents. They used to say stuff to us. They was like, piss like a racehorse. Who was measuring that shit? I need to know. Robbing Peter to pay Paul. Let's rob both of them motherfuckers. They sound like they got money. Just things that I be thinking of. And then, you know, I got a little melanin, so my mom used to say to me, I'm gonna beat the black off of you. I didn't know what color I was gonna be. But I believed that she could do the shit she said she could do, right? When she said she was gonna knock me into next week, I was hoping it was a Friday so I could have a 3-day weekend. Just some of the sayings they used to say to us. If they still had that, these kids wouldn't be TikToking and shit, you know what I'm saying? They'd be cleaning the fucking house, doing shit. Remember, Saturdays and Sundays was for cleaning. Remember that, you know? They turn on the country music, or they turn on the R&B or something, they turn on the shit, and you up early cleaning, you know? These motherfuckers making TikToks. What the fuck? I hate all their dances. My daughter's 13, right? So my daughter looks at me, I'll be like, oh, can you help me make a TikTok video? And she'll be like, no. You know? She don't want me into her world. Like, I was literally, you know, doing my best car dancing the other day. I'm in the car like, right? And I look up and in the rear view mirror, because she's on the back seat, she's looking at me with evil eyes and shit, right? And I was like, damn, I can't do nothing. And she was like, no, absolutely nothing. Stop. You know, I miss that kid. Like, my kid, I used to put gas in the car and be dancing and she'd be smiling. That was 5 years old. I don't know how I'm gonna make it through these teenage years. This shit is over, you know? It's crazy. Everything I do embarrasses her, okay? Everything. So, I have a little girl. I have 2 daughters, right? So, one's typical, and then one's autistic. If I put them in the same room, you wouldn't know which one was which, right? So anyway, first of all, they scream for everything. Girls scream for everything. I don't even go until I hear somebody crying. Fuck that, I'm a bad mom. I don't give a fuck. Like, somebody better be crying out this here. So one day, I'm going into Target with my daughter who's autistic, right? And there's 2 women walking past us. They both have on their hijabs. So they have the black on and everything, and all you can see is their eyes. And my daughter leans up and she says, ninjas. So I know the lady's heard of, right? And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. She has autism, blah, blah, blah. So then I go to explain to her because she reads on a high grade level, and I'm just explaining to her, and I said, that's their church outfit. Grandma wears her church hat. You wear your church dress. That's their church outfit. My daughter said, nah, ninjas. You know? So all those ladies had to do was take her some nunchucks and some swords, and my whole fucking parenting would have been off the hook, you know? This is what them kids do to you. Clap it up for the people who have children. Clap it up. You got children? Yo, we out here procreating, okay? So, yo, you know, when the kids could be throwing up, falling out, got a fever, everything. You run and take them to the doctor. And them motherfuckers start doing cartwheels in there in the doctor's office. Yo, I think their obligation, we're like, oh, we're gonna have kids. But their children's obligation is to make their parents crazy. I think my children take double dutch. They be in that bitch like, you get it, girl. It's your turn. You know, it's crazy shit. They just do stuff to make me crazy, make their mama crazy. All right, let me tell y'all something. So, y'all wanna know my worst dating story? Okay, I'm gonna share it with you, okay? So, I was going out to Buffalo Wild Wings, because you know a bitch gotta eat, you know? And I'm getting my wings and my beer on, you know? So I went out with this guy, I'm at Buffalo Wild Wings, and he's telling me his whole life story. That's not first date material, dude, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Say that shit for the 20th date, okay? So then, while I'm there, he starts to tell me, he was like, I like your lips. I was like, ooh, he got a phallic disorder, you know? So then he was like, I have ED. I was like, ooh, you educated? Took me a little minute, you know what I'm saying, to get it together. I can't make this up if this shit happened to me, I'm telling you. So then he said, I have ED, and he slides me over his cell phone. I'm not playing. He shows me a picture of his little apparatus. Let's say his gadget, okay? We're gonna call it the Dick Pump 3000, you know? Taking it into the new millennium, you know? It's just, he slides it, and it looks like a PVC pipe with batteries at the bottom. And he tells me it takes him 30 seconds to a minute to get it together. And I'm like, dude, why are you telling me that? I'm not gonna be there for that, you know? But I listened to the story because it's good shit I wanted to tell you, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna meet you one day, and I wanted to fucking tell you about it. So then, I pulled up and I was like, damn. So he starts to tell me, I don't take the Viagra anymore, it doesn't do this, it doesn't do that. I'm like, okay. So I'm thinking about this, and I'm trying not to choke on my beer and my wings, because that's a necessity, you know, I wanna live. You know, well, I hear the story, but I wanna live. So then he was like, so next time we meet up, maybe we can do something. I was like, damn, okay. So I hug it out with him at the parking lot, and then I block and delete his ass, you know what I'm saying? Just rightfully so. But I was thinking, I was like, damn, Al-Nisa, damn, Miss Chit Chat. You could have hooked him up with somebody. You could have found him Becky that needed the Wet Wet 2000. You know what I'm saying? She needed that super KY jelly to get it right, could have linked them up. You all selfish and shit. But I ain't need that 30 seconds to a minute to get it together. Thank you guys for taking 30 seconds to a minute. I'm Miss Chit Chat. Follow me on Instagram. Miss Chit Chat, okay?
Give it up for Miss Chit Chat.